How to overcome the challenge of life with Pasteur Marcello Tunasi. First of all, you must know that it is normal to have challenges. When you have a problem, it doesn't mean that you are cursed. Even kings have problems. Ministers have problems. Everybody has a problem. You are not the only one to have challenges. Everybody has. And life is made of challenges. The day when there will be no more challenges, life will stop being life. When you're born, you have a challenge. You must breastfeed. After that, you must learn how to walk, how to speak. And there is another challenge. You must attend kindergarten school, the elementary school, secondary school, high school, then the university, and must find a job. You must get married, and if you get married, you will need to have children. And your children as well will get married and have kids. So having problem is normal. If you don't want to have problems, then you have to do two things: die or do not exist, so that you will not have any problem or challenges at all. But if you want to live, you will always have challenges. Even waking up is a challenge, isn't it? Even taking shower is a challenge, isn't it? Driving a car is a challenge as well. There is always challenges, big or small. You must know that everybody has a challenge. In the dimension of the problems, we are equal, but often it is the behavior or the attitude towards the problem that makes difference. They all had Goliath in front of them. They decided to run away and to complain, but David came face to face with that same Goliath and saw differently. Instead of seeing a problem, he saw an opportunity to be rewarded. The difference between humans is not whether you have a problem or not, but how you behave towards your problem. Some people become defeatist, they complain and they back off when others confront and turn the problem into an opportunity. Your problem is not a problem. Your problem is an opportunity. Your problem is not a problem. Your problem is an opportunity. Goliath is not a giant. He is a door to the royalty or to the kingdom. So stop seeing the problem as a problem. Instead, look beyond the problem as a solution that God wants to give you. Thus, when you know that having a problem is not a curse or a problem, then you will sit down, pray, and think of how you're going to overcome that challenge, and God will provide you a solution. A man who cries all the time in front of a problem, his eyes are always filled with tears, and he can't see the solution that God has provided. Crying all the time blocks you from seeing clearly. A person who cries or complains all the time when has a challenge becomes blind and can't see the solution of God. When you see Goliath and you cry, you can't see the fact that Goliath can die with a stone. Stop saying that you are the only one who have problems. Everybody has. You don't want to learn, but you are saying that you have a big destiny. Even a knife, before being used, it must be sharpened. God wants to sharpen you so that you can cut strong meat, but you don't want to. You want God to use you just like you are. Nowadays, the world is looking for excellent men. Learn and learn. Always have a book in your head that you are reading. Cultivate your soul, cultivate your spirit, your soul. Learn, learn, learn. And the day you will vomit great things. Because the one who ate potato will vomit potato. Same thing for the one who ate plantains. When you eat mathematics, you will vomit the same thing. Agree to be taught. Agree to be trained. Which training do you have? Even if you don't have a license or diploma, who have you been trained by? In which field? Even in mechanics, We learn from a group mechanic. Where did you learn? Who are you learning from? Who is preparing you to live your destiny? Isaiah was preparing his son to become a king by giving him sheep. Giving sheep to David was teaching him leadership, how to take care, to direct, protect, and to fight against lions and ours in order to protect the sheep. And that was David's training to become a king. What is your training? Especially those of you who have stopped the studies while your parents are still able to support your studies. Some people, after the high school grade, he gives himself 1 year of break. Listen, you are late in your life. What are you learning? Which book do you have by your bed? Do you have even one? There are a lot of books out there, and some of them are even free on the internet. Do you have one? My brother, someone who has culture and knowledge in the same field as you will win against you because that person has more than one field. He has another level of control that you don't have. Why can't you work on yourself in order to become more than what is required? If they ask for 7, you have 9. If they ask for 2, you have 7. If they ask for an experience, you have 50. Why don't you give and work on that? That is what you need to do regarding training. If you don't have money to study, watch videos that can make you smart. Listen to smart people that will give you knowledge. Ask more questions. You know, some people are very smart at some point. You believe that they have doctorate degree, but they don't have it. They are just humble and learn at all times. You must wake up early in the morning in order to overcome failure. Someone who was sleeping 12 hours every day and lived 80 years. He didn't live 80 years, he lived 40 years and slept 40 years. Half of your day or half of your time you spend on your bed, you need to burn that bed, because it is your demon. At what time do you wake up? One day someone asked Kobe Bryant, what is your secret? He said, if the practice starts at 6 a.m., I start at 4 a.m. so that I have 2 hours ahead of the others. And when others come, they will be late, so that after years, I will be years ahead of them. And as they will be always late, I will be the best basketball player. When you wake up at 12 p.m. and another person has been awake since 4 a.m., he is 8 hours ahead of you, and you know what? In 8 hours, someone can write a book, can do 8 deals when you are still sleeping. So some people already have their coffee, dress up, go out. They have already started working and making money. They even start some business when you are still sleeping. And when you're having your breakfast, he is almost ending his day more relaxed than you. Why is waking up early part of success? It means that a man who is able to wake up early he has the ability to deprive himself of things he loves. Among the pleasures we have on this earth, eating and others, there is also sleeping. That's why most of us, when we are sleeping, we look like babies, because there is happiness in sleeping. Isn't it? One day my daughter told me, Daddy, I want to give you a gift. I said, what is that, my daughter? She says, the sleep, because you work a lot. Yes, it is a happiness to sleep. And when you are in that happiness, dreaming in a good bed with a very well air conditioned, then the alarm rings at 4 a.m. Come out of the bed, out of that well air conditioned. My brother, for doing that, you are a man. You have will and you have discipline. When you see a man who is always on time and always early, it is not just about punctuality. He is disciplined in many things, even when it comes to food, because being on time causes you to eat little. What is your ability against sleep or your bed? Do you have the ability to get out of your bed at any time you want, or it is your bed that gives you time to get out of it? You will never become great or successful if your bed dominates you. Your workers will dominate you. People who wake up early will dominate dominate you. They will be stronger than you. You are always in front of your TV, your phone. And nowadays we have phone that can tell you how many hours you've spent on it. 8 hours on your phone. You spent 5 hours on social media. How can you become successful if you don't know how to manage your